Hey, all you cool cats and fine felines. It's Leah Ann,
When?
and today we are in Tupelo, Mississippi at Elvis's birthplace. You can see the house right behind us. Follow us as we go and tour. So, Lynn, what are we going to do?
Get into the groove.
That's right. My daddy joined us today. This is my daddy, Danny.
Hello.
It says Elvis Country Fan Club. In loving remembrance, Elvis A. Presley. RCA dog.
It is Ripper.
Elvis in his gold lace.
Yes.
Here for $1.52 with a match. Got one? I'll give you two. All right, be $58.
Coming from all of South Dakota. Let's go see what's in the gift shop. Got such good pictures of Elvis. He still had brown hair there where he dyed it black. Comeback special Elvis. Comeback special. Taking care of business.
TCB.
And Elvis is still taking care of business.
She got that from the steering wheel cover.
Her little air freshener. I wonder what Elvis smells like. Even the light switch cover. They have Elvis playing in the bathroom.
And the piano is Glenn Hardin.
Yes.
The guy that gives me my scarves and sings harmony.
As soon as you exit out the back of the gift shop, you see the house where Elvis Aaron Presley was born.
And hey, Lynn. This scored concrete circle contains granite blocks denoting each year of Elvis's life from 1935 birth block at the front of the birthplace to completed circle at 1977. And oh, you can see
That's your use of Nettleton.
that's the year he was at Nettleton in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
This is when I met him.
That's the year my dad met him. It's pretty neat that they have the years he lived wrapping around his birthplace.
No.
Go over here to the marker. Birthplace of Elvis Presley. Elvis Aaron Presley was born January 8th, 1935 in this house, built by his father. Presley's career as a singer and entertainer redefined American popular culture. He died August 16, 1977 in Memphis, Tennessee. So 1935, Jesse Guerin, stillborn at 4 a.m. on January 8th. Elvis was born here at 5:35 a.m. on January 8th. David Bowie was also born on January 8th. 1936, the family and home survived a devastating tornado. 1937, family began attending First Assembly of God Church. 1938, family received commodities while Vernon was in prison. 1939, home and car repossessed, Vernon released from prison. Yeah, Vernon wrote a check. He forged a check. It was for $4, and he wrote a 1 in there and made it for 14, and then went to prison for it. 1940, family listened to Grand Ole Opry on the radio, powered by a car battery. 1941, Elvis entered first grade at East Tupelo Consolidated School. 1942, family spent a lot of time apart due to Vernon's work. 1943, family reported income of $1,232.88 and paid $12.56 in income tax. 1944, Elvis began singing specials in church. 1945, Elvis sang Old Shep at the Miss Alla Fair and Dairy Show. 1946, Elvis received a guitar for his 11th birthday. 1947, Elvis began listening to black gospel music, changed his life. 1948, family moved to Memphis seeking a better living, and boy, did they get it.
I didn't know that they were born at 4 a.m.
I didn't either, and I said that David Bowie was born on that day too. Was Andrew Wood born on that day? Andrew Wood, the lead singer of Mother Love Bone, was also born on January 8th. So the bedroom is when you first come in.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Y'all are welcome to take pictures. This is the 300 square foot house that Vernon Presley borrowed $180 from his employer to build. Vernon and his brother Bester and his daddy Jesse built the house in 1934. People have donated a lot of stuff to help it look like it did when the Presleys were here. But that fireplace is original to the house. Also, the wood burning stove that'll be in the kitchen. The only thing that the Presleys took with them when they moved to Memphis was an ice box. Before Vernon died, he brought it back and it's in the kitchen. Elvis was born in this front room. Also, baby Jesse.
I know it's very hard to hear this sweet lady. She was so informative. She said Elvis and Jesse were born in this room, and unfortunately, Vernon got in trouble for check forgery and was in prison for 3 years, and Elvis and Gladys had to move in with some relatives. She also said this house was in its original spot. It has never been moved.
This house wasn't moved?
No, sir.
This was
Right
its
here.
original
Right here.
location.
The church has been moved,
Oh,
not the
okay.
house. Yes.
Thank you.
Look at the wallpaper. Wallpaper. Back in those days, it would have been newspaper and cardboard. That's the ice box over there.
That's original.
Uh-huh.
But it would have been set up like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vernon said everything. He set that table and he even put a plate in memory of Jesse in the little chair.
Aww.
But he said that bed in the living room was supposed to be turned just like it is. Be the one to know.
And he
Yes,
built
ma'am.
the doors like this.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Put the block of ice in there. And the ice, as it melted, it left the coolness to keep put the stuff that really needs to stay cold in the bottom part there.
That's why they call them an icebox, huh?
Mhm. A lot of people, like you said, a lot of people think the house has been moved, but when Elvis did his concert at the fairgrounds in the 56 or 57, when he was just starting, they tried to pay him.
You hand them
He
the
wouldn't
check.
take it. He said, just go buy my house and the land.
Wow.
And he would come back all the time, you know.
He had a very good heart.
Yes, he did.
Southern hospitality.
Hey, like
Yes,
a
he did.
closet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
Y'all go to the church?
And we're headed there now.
All right. It's that white building, and she'll have the door open whenever she's ready. Over. Yeah, but she will in a minute.
Well, we might need them at someplace else though. Well, you had to have them show her.
Yeah. You know, he was born at 4 a.m.
The statue of Elvis. Elvis at 13. Carrying around his guitar everywhere. When he was still blonde headed.
Friends of mine from Mississippi, they told me that when they would go to the cotton fields, that Elvis would have his guitar in the cotton fields and would play on the breaks and stuff just to entertain himself where he could practice and everything.
Sitting here with a 13-year-old Elvis.
You're reenacting, shaking hands with Elvis. 1958 to 2023.
Is my dad reenacting when he shook hands with Elvis.
He got a shirt on this time.
Okay, so they say his house that's where it was originally, but the church they moved up on top of this hill, and we're gonna go and look at that right now. Elvis was introduced here as the hillbilly cat. This is really nice how they've laid this out. I'm sure Elvis would be pleased.
Elvis doing the concerts and donating the money so this would be here. He had a special place in his heart for Tupelo.
So he took country and the blues and mixed them together and
Threw a little
threw a little
in there.
gospel in, and out came rock and roll.
Elvis Presley's childhood church.
He fell in love with gospel at a Pentecostal church and then moved to this First Assembly of God church. And they moved it over here from Adams Street.
Wow.
Elvis's outhouse.
We'll go take a tour of that later.
I almost asked in the house, where's the bathroom? But then I remembered outhouses. Silly.
We don't have a bathroom here. We have a walk. Did you put your little foot
Yep,
up?
it's up. Me and my daddy.
Oh, daddy.
Hey, meow, look. It's Elvis's outhouse.
It's the outhouse for the church.
Oh, it's a replica of
the
the
church.
outhouse.
Yeah,
for the church.
the replica of an outhouse in a typical.
And they showed a video of them moving the church through town. It was pretty epic. It was on a truck. They were moving it. We're going to walk up the hill and see the statue.
This is
Glad y'all made it this far. Glad y'all made it this far to come see this. Yeah. Yeah.
This is a really nice facility. I don't know why, but the time we decide to make a video,
someone decides to cut the grass.
they're doing yard work. Well, we just have really good timing.
Well,
Stairs is a long way up there.
a little garden over there.
You make it one step at a time.
Ah,
Yum, yum.
we'll go 4 at a time. Well,
4 at a time. Go, Lynn.
I'm not gonna exert all my energy on the first few steps. What is this?
Oh, they have little pavilion to have events up here. It's like a full-on city park. It's really nice.
Good.
You making it, Pop?
How's that?
Perfect.
Good job.
We just got 50 more to go.
We're almost there.
This is a nice park.
That was really nice that Elvis donated that money to
Well,
keep all of this going.
Elvis was a good Southern boy.
He was full of Southern hospitality, and I think that he would be pleased to see how far this has gone in the past 50 years since his passing.
This statue up here is called Becoming. A butterfly.
What?
It's a long way up here.
Ah. What was that?
I just want to show the view from up here.
Now, this is the hill that Elvis would come and stand on whenever he would come back to Tupelo. And it's such a gorgeous view from up here. And to know that Elvis stood up here also makes it kind of magical.
This statue is called Becoming. Shows Elvis as a little boy and Elvis as the king.
Then up to the statues.
He's huge. Look how much taller he is. Wow. But the detail.
Well, this is kind of nice. This is in remembrance of Elvis Presley, 1935 to 1977. In his later years, this overlook became Elvis's favorite places to visit. It has been developed for the enjoyment of his friends and fans. It is a tribute to his artistry and the contribution his music has made to the world. And this plaque was put here on August 18th, 1989. And which I'm not mistaken, August 18th was his death date.
Okay, so that's the end for our little tour of Elvis's birthplace and church. And thank you to Roy Turner for the interview. He was really, really friendly and informative.
Very knowledgeable, yes.
So we'll close it for now.
We will see you guys in the next one. And
please subscribe and like and share. And we have a Patreon.
if you want to donate to Patreon, we will take a flower and put it on Elvis or
Lisa Marie's grave 4 times a year with your name on it in your honor. You can just go check out our Patreon page. It's Atomic Hive. And I'll put the link in the description below.
In the meantime,
Stay groovy.